Barakathu Yahweh, Barakathu Shai, Barakathu Yahweh, Barakathu Shai, Barakathu Yahweh, Barakathu Shai, Barakathu Yahweh, Barakathu Shai. First and foremost, all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem HaKadosh. Double honors to the head apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone that rule well. Shalom to your brothers and highways and byways, doing the works sincerely and faithfully, and continually fighting that good fight of faith, Lord willing. We have found that number to be delivered. Right? So I'm just going to say a few words on the Passover as it's nearing, in a week and a half or so, that we here at Great Millstone take this thing very seriously. All right? And you're going to start to see all these other groups, advertising, if you will, their big celebration of the Passover as times pass. All right? Now, the difference between Great Millstone and all these other men who are doing their thing, if you will, we here at Great Millstone, we hold the Passover, right? And these other groups, they celebrate the Passover. And again, a celebration is a time of joy, mirth, fun. That's what a celebration's all about. And you can see that all you got to do is go back on YouTube and type in, old Passovers from these different groups and look at the lavish setup that they've always had from year to year. Big stage, the mood setting lights, the decorations. As a matter of fact, here. Let me go here. All right, check it out. Look at this setup here. Convention Center. All right, this is one of ISUPK's times past 2003 Passover venue. All right, this clearly got a woman's touch to it. But look at the decorations, the setup, the table settings, the stage over there in the background, the banners, the flyers, the ambient lighting. This is all for a celebration, man. This is all for a pure celebration. And I've been saying to myself over the past, few years, each Passover that has rolled in, the way we hold it, has been getting more and more, more and more solemn, if you will. It's becoming more and more serious because we're coming into that time where the Lord is about to start doing, a lot of damage out here. Okay? So let me go to a couple videos. And I guess ISUPK is going to be the highlight, if you will. Let me go.
On Christ Officer Malaki out of Philly. Listen, man, the 54th annual Passover is among us. It's April 1st out there in Raleigh, North Carolina. Understand? Go to our YouTube page. We got ISUPK Philadelphia. We got the whole itinerary posted up there. Everything that we going to be doing, from the lamb slaughter to the all-black party to everything else. We got the whole itinerary posted. Everybody's invited. Everybody's welcome. You understand? Go to our YouTube page and get all the information that you need. Lord.
All right. And what stands out to me here is everybody's invited and everybody is welcome. Right? Now, again, holding Passover isn't meant for everybody. Okay? Let me start with Amos 5:21. It says, I despise your feast days and will not smell in your solemn assemblies. Well, first and foremost, these individuals, their assemblies aren't solemn because they're at an all-time upbeat, if you will. The music, the band, concert type style setting, dating shows, dating games. Now I'm speaking of times past. These videos I'm showing you of times past, But again, it's more of the same, if you will. So now, let me catch you up to 2025, if I can find it here. Yeah, this is 2025 advertisements for their Passover.
It's going down in Atlanta, Georgia. We're getting ready for the April 12th Passover, hosted by Commander Junior High, you understand? So we're on our way out here to fly the whole Atlanta, let them know what is going down. So stay tuned. How we do it? The work don't stop. You understand? The work don't stop. All day, every day. Shit. City don't know they gonna know after tonight. That's right. When you say go, we say go fast, baby. Let's get it. We're fighting. Ain't arguing. Love, right? Y'all want to be part of that? See what it's all about? Hope y'all are invited to pass. So just go.
All right, so the point making here is, going up to random people and inviting them to the Passover, right? But the Passover comes with some very strict, some very strict rules, if you will. When you invite people to the Passover and for them to hold the Passover, you got to let them know the proper protocol once you hold that Passover. This is Exodus 23:18. It says, "Thou shalt not offer blood of my sacrifice with leavened bread, neither shall the feast of my sacrifice remain until morning." All right. Now, telling people you invited to the Passover, you also got to tell them they can't eat leaven for 7 days. All right. Which is essential to the Passover. All right, and it's all significant. When you go to Exodus 12th chapter, it'll explain that to you. And the chances of these people telling all these people that they're inviting what the significance of everything is probably slim. Right? But all that being said, letting people into the circle or into the sanctuary to hold the Passover and not explain to them how serious it is, they have now defiled themselves and the Passover. This is 1 Corinthians 11:27. I'll start at 27 and break it down, go on down. It says, "Wherefore, whosoever shall eat this bread and drink this cup of the Lord unworthily." All right. And we've seen in times past, all these men who have been invited to these big, extravagant, lavish Passovers. But how sincere were they eating the lamb, eating the bitter herb, taking part of the breaking of the bread and the wine? Because most people look at this thing as a celebration, so they're not really taking it to heart. All right? So therefore, they're eating unworthily. And it says, shall be guilty of the body and the blood of the Lord. Okay? So that's a very serious thing, that you're now putting people in harm's way by having them take part of the Passover unworthily. Okay? Let me jump down to verse 29. Let me just roll down to 28. It says, "But let a man examine himself, and so let him eat of the bread and drink of that cup. For he that eateth and drinketh unworthily eateth and drinketh damnation to himself, not discerning the Lord's body." Okay? So how much blood is going to be on these men's hands for just going around and just inviting random people? This is why here at Great Millstone, man, we keep it within the sanctuary. All right? And the type of people that you invite to the Passover are brothers who have been, diligently coming to the camp for years, listening, administering, some tithes and bringing, certain types of, necessities to the camp for the brotherhood. All right. But to be picking up some randoms throughout your city, you don't know what they're gonna bring up in there. You don't know what the hell's going on with these people, what their history is. All right. But then that goes to show you these setups are more about a financial gain than anything else, right? Now, these Passovers, they come at a heavy price.
The ISUP.
Let me see if I can find it. They come at a heavy price, right? Let's take a look at this here. And again, this is 2023.
The Downtown Raleigh Convention Center.
And this is a celebration, man. This is what you get. This is that celebration that you look forward to. So they're praising General Yohana for doing it again, for having a great celebration. And the Lord sees all this. He's watching all this. He ain't sleeping, He's watching every last bit of it. All right, now check it. Let's see if I can get this to disappear. Oh, shit. Well, at the beginning of this video, it tells you that each individual over 17 years of age has to pay a $200 ticket fee to take part of the Passover. You see? This is what it's all about. Matthew 7:6, it says, "Give not that which is holy unto the dogs, neither cast ye your pearls before swine, lest they trample them under their feet, and turn again and rend you." What do you think is going to happen at these Passovers? All right, we read in Exodus that nothing shall be left into the morning, right? I can guarantee you there's going to be, them take-home trays. A take-home tray to go. Some lamb's going to be sent home, and, lamb sandwiches the next day, or what have you. Strictly in violation of the Lord's Passover. Was not eaten, got to be thrown out. All of it. But, I say this to brothers, and brothers already know, we celebrate this in a solemn spirit, man. All right? A serious spirit. Especially now that we're coming around to the end of this thing, and things are going to start getting more dire. How much more now do you pay attention to everything that's going on? And even the bitter herb, man. It seems time to time, it seems like the bitter herb is getting more bitter and bitter every bite you take, man. Putting us back into remembrance of that bitter journey that we had over into Egypt. All right? And it's about to get bitter here in Babylon. Very bitter over here, man. Scriptures speak about great death is coming to this place. All right? So, be mindful. Be very mindful how serious these Passovers that we hold are. All right? You're never, ever, ever going to see Great Millstone Passovers with their wives in the video. And we don't even deal like that. We'll do a pre-Passover sit down with the brothers, and after that sit down is done, that's it. It's lights out, cameras off. You ain't gonna see anything past that. Because why? Now it's getting back into that solemn assembly, that serious assembly. We get in there, we take care of business, and brothers disperse, go home. There's no after hour party. There's no, game shows. There's no concert. All right. There's no hotel room where we're going to go to the hotel and go to the bar after. There's none of that shit, man. So you people better be very careful out there who profess themselves to be celebrating the Passover. All right. The Lord's about to start making examples out of a lot of people out here. A lot of people are going to be made examples of, because they're using this thing as a token of financial gain, as opposed to putting yourself in remembrance of the bitter times that we have gone through. All right. And even saying with that, the Lord passed over the houses of the children of Israel who struck the doorpost with the lamb's blood. Right? And the Passover signifying your life was spared. So again, don't get caught up with these groups and all their flashy and all their, their show, their what was that? Showmanship. Yelling and screaming and we coming down to Passover. Don't get caught up in it, man. Don't get caught up in it. The Lord is watching every last bit of it. And when the Lord makes his move, then you're going to really understand and know that there was wickedness being done. Let me go to Exodus 23 and 2. It says, "Thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil, neither shalt thou speak in the cause to decline after many wrestle judgment, neither shalt thou countenance a poor man in his house." Right? So therefore, never follow a multitude to do evil. As is written in the book of Thessalonians, to those who are troubled, rest with us. All right. So I'm going to end it with that, Lord willing. I'm going to see you brothers in another one. I'm going to say shalom.